What is up, guys? My name is Rob Donaldson, and today we are back with episode number 180 of Rob's Best Bets. And as always, you can find me over on X at RobDFB. And if you do want more content like this in the future, please hit that like and subscribe button because it really does help out a ton. But before we jump into the picks, I just want to give a massive shout out to Underdog Fantasy for sponsoring today's video. And if you do want to get involved with the pick'em videos that we do on this channel, or if you just want to take part in some of their daily contests, head on over there and use my promo code ROBDFB at sign up, and they'll match your first $500 up to 100%. And as we hop into this recap of the week that was last week, and also our recap to start off this week Monday, which is the start of college basketball season as well. Man, we really had a disastrous week last week, which is really unfortunate because the prior week, we basically made this much money in total profit. So it really just kind of became a wash over those 2 weeks there, and it really shouldn't have been. It never should be this volatile for us, and a lot of that did come down to just overbetting slates. And honestly, the World Series, the last game, really killed us because we were killing the playoffs in MLB up until that point, but man, everything went wrong on the final day of Major League Baseball, which is definitely a bummer, and it leaves a little sour taste in our mouths. But Major League Baseball was great to us, and now we're handing off the baton to college basketball. And obviously, as you guys can see on the board right here, college basketball season last year was amazing. We had a great run. It was really profitable for us, and all the way up until the end, we were making good money, and throughout the entire regular season especially, we were making some good money. And I'm excited to kind of jump into these slates every single day now, and especially on Saturdays moving forward. Should be a great time, and we're going to definitely have to watch our units wagered just when you're talking about NFL, college basketball, college football, all kind of coinciding here for us on this channel. But I'm excited, and I'm ready to hop into these picks on Tuesday. All right, for our first pick of the day here, we are going to the hardwood, and we're going to be staying there the entire video with college basketball just because I really do love this college basketball slate here on Tuesday. And on Monday, we obviously hit McNeese State on the money line at plus 510, and we also hit Abilene Christian on the money line at plus 470, and Colorado State pushing at the end was a little bit of a bummer, and I know some of you guys took the L on that one just because of some line movement that happened late. That was a really big bummer because, man, they were down, but they came back and took a nice little lead, and then it just kind of fell apart in the final seconds, and they got a lucky layup to make it a push for -8, but for some people who got -8.5 or -9, I apologize. We'll do better today, obviously, and you still made money even with that line movement and that potential loss there. But for this first bet of the day, we're going to be starting off with a matchup between Indiana and Florida Gulf Coast. And I do like FGCU. This is one of our mid-majors that we bet quite a bit last year, and they did make us some good money. But Indiana is a team that, without Trace Jackson Davis, is kind of getting a lot of scrutiny, or potentially kind of getting overlooked early on in the season, in my opinion. And I think that's why we're getting this line. And I really do like Indiana on this -12.5 line. So let's take them for 2 units for our first play of the day. For pick number 2, we are taking a look at a matchup between UMass and Albany. And obviously this is Frank Martin's squad. And personally, I'm a believer in what Frank Martin is building over there, despite the results that happened last season. And I really do think they start off this season with a bang. So let's lay the 10 points with UMass for 2 units for our second play of the day. For pick number 3, we are taking a look at a matchup between Creighton and Florida A&M. And although this line is laying 30 with Creighton right now, I'm a believer that they can do that without breaking a sweat, and I really do think that they pour it on and pour it on fast. So let's lay the 30 points here with Creighton for 3 units for our third play of the day. For pick number 4, we are taking a look at a matchup between North Texas and Northern Iowa, and North Texas is coming off of a great season, but now with a new head coach and a new look team and a lot of roster turnover as well. I really do think that this isn't going to be the North Texas team that we're used to, and Northern Iowa, you know, they had a rough season last year, but I do think that was an aberration, and I really do think they turn it up this season. So let's take the Panthers, getting the 4.5 points, and for an extra unit, let's take them on the outright money line here as well. All right, for our final play of the day, we are taking a look at a matchup between St. John's and Stony Brook. And obviously, this is Rick Pitino's coaching debut at St. John's, and he's just the type of guy that in this type of spot, with a debut so large and so anticipated, wants to make it a splash and wants to be flashy with it. And I really do think St. John's is so extremely talented and a lot more talented than Stony Brook. So let's lay the 18 points here for 4 units for our final play of the day. All that being said, I really want to thank you guys for checking out today's video, and if you do want to show some love, head over to X and follow me at RobDFB. You can also drop a like in this video, you can subscribe to the channel, and you can comment down below. And as always, y'all, I will see you in a future video. Take it easy.